Good day, everyone. Today, we are going to discuss things about Sterling Bank of Asia. This bank is a type of savings bank, or basically, this presentation will show you about a study of its role and contribution to the Philippine financial system. But before we proceed to the actual presentation, let us first introduce the members or the proponents of this group, which consists of me. My name is Leslie Agustin, and we also have Yashari Badillo, Gwendolyn Gatmaitan, John Marini Lacson, and lastly is Camille Amordi Palyada.
Objectives. At the end of the presentation, you should be able to evaluate the company background of Sterling Bank of Asia, examine the ownership structure and its board of directors, differentiate its products and services, and lastly, assess its contributions to the Philippines financial system.
As I've said earlier, Sterling Bank of Asia is a type of savings bank, which basically means that the organization circulates money that comes from people who spend less than their earnings. And while doing this, they compensate people who puts their savings on the banks with interest. However, the borrowers are that type of people who wants to spend more. But before they get money from the bank, the banks have some eligibility checks or background check before they let them borrow to the bank. In this case, the money circulates very well, and the bank will not lose its sense. And basically, to circulate money and handle the organization well. Let us now go ahead and check the company background of the Sterling Bank of Asia. First it is established to provide financial solution and banking service to the Filipino people, and basically to serve the people in the Philippines or living in the Philippines. Although it's a different company, it is still regulated and supervised by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. It was still under their care. They are still regulating and supervising its operation. And also it is operated by network of branches and ATMs. By the way, their first branch was launched on March 2007. And right now, it has 48 branches located in different areas and cities around the Philippines. Next one, it is committed to promoting financial literacy around the country and to the people. Next one is it empowers its client to achieve their financial goals. Not just they are serving the Filipino people, but they are also taking care of their clients, their partners, and basically to provide great services and satisfy the needs of their market. Lastly is to ensure compliance with banking and standard regulation. They are also following this standard and regulation up until now.
Sterling Bank of Asia started formal banking operations on March 30, 2007 in response to the government's mandate to create a specialized financial institutions that would support the development and growth of the small and medium enterprise sector. The bank has been expanding its reach, starting with the acquisition of Sentinel Savings Bank in 2009 and establishing branch networks strategically located in Metro Manila and key provincial cities. Sterling Bank of Asia earned its place in the top 10 banks in the Philippines as reported by Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. The bank offers an array of deposits, loans, investing, asset management, and other financial products and services to large corporations, SMEs, and retail customers. Sterling Bank of Asia mission. We are committed to exceed customer service expectations. We will actively identify and innovatively respond to their evolving needs. We are propelled by competent and team-oriented professionals in a respectful, caring, and nurturing environment where everyone can maximize his potential. We will be responsible stewards of the resources entrusted to us, and we will share the result benefits with society. Vision. Sterling Bank of Asia, the bank with a heart, is the new standard for future generations of bankers, driven by integrity and the deliberate will for excellence, a legacy. Core values. We will manifest the Sterling Bank of Asia philosophy through consistently demonstrating and living the following core values.
Hi everyone, my name is Glendolyn Gatmaitan and I'm here to discuss the ownership structure of Sterling Bank of Asia. JTKZ Equities Inc. owns both common and preferred shares of Sterling Bank of Asia. They hold 87,899,994 for the common share and 14 million in preferred share. The total amount paid in capital for their share is 878,999,940. For common shares is 140 million per preferred share. In terms of ownership percentage in JTKC, Equities Inc. holds approximately 32.75% of the bank shares. Star Equities Inc. holds a common shares of Sterling Bank of Asia. They own 66,112,500. Common shares. The total amount paid in capital for their share is 661,125,000 in terms of ownership. The percentage Star Equities Inc. holds approximately 24.63% of the bank shares. Sherwill Equities Inc. holds both common and preferred shares of Sterling Bank of Asia. They hold 66,112,499 in common shares and 9 million preferred shares. The total amount paid in capital for their share is 661,124,990 for the common share, 90 million for preferred share. In terms of ownership percentage, Sherwill Equities Inc. holds approximately 24.63% of the bank's share. Board of Directors, Ruben C. Chu, Chairman of the Board. Mr. Ruben C. Chu is 65 Filipino, is the Chairman of the Board of Directors of Sterling Bank of Asia. He also the Chairman of the Board and President of the Star Equities Inc. Cecilio D. San Pedro, Director and the President and the CEO. Mr. Cecilio D. San Pedro is a Filipino, is the Director and the President and CEO of Sterling Bank of Asia. He joined the bank in November 2011 and assumed his current position on July 1, 2015. Mr. San Pedro's a long and illustration career in the bank industry, included position as a former Senior Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer. Benson C. Choa, the Director. Mr. Benson C. Chua is a director of Sterling Bank of Asia. He acts as a director and the chairman of the board. He also the director of the following companies: Meriton Properties Corporation, Ferris Sobel Properties Inc., and Sherwill Equities Inc. Mr. Ignatius F. Yenko is a Filipino director of Sterling Bank of Asia. He is also the Chief Finance Advisor and a Director of Slash.ph Corporation, a Director and the Vice Chairman of TKC Metals Corporation. Attorney A. Bayani K. Tan is a Director of Sterling Bank of Asia. He also acts as a Director or Corporate Secretary of both of the Bell Corporation and Coal Asia Holdings Inc. Mr. Jana Y. Tew Jr. is a director of Sterling Bank of Asia. He is currently the chairman of the board and CEO of Discovery World Corporation, as well as the chairman of the board of Kai Islands Corporation and Palawan Cove Corporation. Ms. Bernadette Cindy C. Chu is a director of Sterling Bank of Asia. She is concomitantly the head of the Finance Division and the Chief Financial Officer of Ivory Meat Inc., as well as the Vice President of Fidelity Securities Inc. Attorney Lamberto R. Villena was a Sterling Bank of Asia's former president and CEO from December 28, 2006 to June 30, 2015. At present, he is the director of bank. He also currently sits as a member of board of directors of Discovery World Corporation. William L. Chua is an independent director of Sterling Bank of Asia. He is currently the chairman of the board, president, and the CEO of WSI Philippines Inc. and LedTech System Inc. Mr. Vicente C. Macasaet Jr. is an independent director of Sterling Bank of Asia. He teaches the French language privately and practices addiction counseling at Milestone Health and Wellness Center in Baguio City. Mr. Antonio R. Samson is an independent director of Sterling Bank of Asia. He is presently the chairman and CEO of Touch XDA and Chief Growth Officer of DDB Philippines. Ms. Maribel B. Sarino Lazo is an independent director of Sterling Bank of Asia. Before joining the bank, she worked as a consultant for Treasury, International, Treasury, Controls, and Credit and Collection for Adobe System, Silicon Graphics Inc. Mr. Nestor H. Vasay is independent director of Sterling Bank of Asia. Also, Ms. Patricia Juarez Custodio, the independent director of Sterling Bank of Asia.
Products and services. A savings bank typically offers a range of financial products and services with a primary focus on helping individuals save and manage their money. There are 6 types of savings account that is offered by Sterling Banks of Asia. First one is Solo Savings Account. Second one is Solo Basic Savings Account. Third one is Bayani OFW Savings Account. Fourth one is Solo Yuan Savings Account. Fifth one is Neo Savings Account. And last, or the 6th savings account, is Solo US Dollar Savings Account. Short-term deposits. There are 4 types of regular savings account. Under short-term deposit, these are Prima Time Deposit, Prima Dollar Time Deposit, Solo Plus Savings Account. Last one is Prima Plus Time Deposit. Long-term deposit. There are 2 types of long-term deposits being offered by Sterling Bank of Asia. And those 2 are, the first one is Maxima 3 long-term deposit, in which the term of placements will last until 3 years. The other one is the Maxima 5 long-term deposit, in which the term of placements will last until 5 years. Lastly is loans. There are 4 types of loans being offered by Sterling Bank of Asia. First one is Discovery Home Loan, in which Sterling Banks of Asia offers this type of loan to individuals that wants to purchase a housing lot, a townhouse, or a condo unit, or even for renovation. Second one is Avon Salary Loan, in which Sterling Bank of Asia offers this type of loans for individuals or Filipinos or regular employees that wants to have their advanced salary. Third one is Ultima Auto Loan. Sterling Banks of Asia offers this type of loan for individuals who want to have their own car or their own transportations. Lastly is the Persona Personal Loan. For this type of loan, it is a multi-purpose loan in which it can be used for emergency needs, travel, business, tuition fees, or etc.
The role of Sterling Bank of Asia in the Philippine financial system. Sterling Bank of Asia is a savings bank founded to offer accessible financial solutions and banking services to both commercial and retail market sectors. Sterling Bank of Asia helps customers to access their funds in a variety of simple and convenient ways. The bank also provides a variety of deposits, loans, investment, asset management, and other financial products to large corporations, small and medium-sized businesses, and retail consumers. The bank partners with each client, whether individual or corporate, to increase and manage their wealth and resources that will eventually help them realize their financial goals, guided by the principle of putting clients' needs first by banking to a different beat. Sterling Bank of Asia provides more chances for consumers to take control of their financial future through its diverse variety of products and services. Contributions of Sterling Bank of Asia. Sterling Bank of Asia contributes to the financial infrastructure of the Philippines by acting as a financial intermediary because it stands between savers and borrowers. Sterling Bank of Asia is also a critical intermediary in the payment system by assisting the economy in exchanging products and services for money or other financial assets. Sterling Bank of Asia also supports businesses, livelihood programs, and other advocacy in the Philippines, which helps the economy and the environment. They also support individuals by providing them with banking solutions. Sterling Bank of Asia plays an important role in the Philippine economy's development and stability by mobilizing domestic savings and converting them into directly productive investments. They also implement a corporate social responsibility activity, which is the reforestation campaign every year to help increase the resilience of ecosystems. Sterling Bank of Asia is committed to fulfilling its role in upholding environmental and social responsibility.